Mudumalai National Park. The Mudumalai National Park, one of the first forest ranges to be declared as a national park, is located in the Nilgiri district on the border of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. The park is located in the Ooty-Mysore route and can be entered from both Ooty and Mysore. Mudumalai National Park is one of the most critical ecological systems in the country, with Bandipur National Park and Nagahole National Park to the north and the Wayan Wildlife Sanctuary to the south. In between them they house more than 500 species of animals, birds, reptiles and even more species of insects. Famous for its tiger population, the national park was recently declared a tiger reserve with a population of about 103 tigers. Needless to say, the place is breathtaking and captivating for anyone who appreciates nature. As you ride through the forests, you are bound to see elephants roaming freely in the wilderness and different types of deer for starters. As you move deeper into the jungle, if luck favors you, you will see many endangered species of birds and animals. High on the list of endangered birds are the vultures. Monkeys like the grey langus are common in the forest. You also find varieties of snakes like the great Indian rock python, spectacled cobra, pit viper and so on. In addition to animals like tigers, elephants, panthers and deer among others, you find scores of amphibians and many exotic birds, like different types of parrots, eagles, vultures and some others which you have never seen in your life, and will never see anywhere else. It is said that 13% of all mammal species in India are present in Mudumalai National Park. The Indian giant squirrel, the flying lizard, Indian leopard, which are in the endangered list are found here. Trees like teak, sandalwood, mahogany and also bamboo grow uninhibited and tall, almost cutting the sunlight even when the sun is high in the sky. So it is advisable to reach the reserve during noon or just after noon and also carry alternate sources of light with you. The Mudumalai Sanctuary connects the eastern gates and the western gates together. The Moy River runs through the reserve and you are assured to see a large variety of fauna coming there to quench their thirst. The park is one of the very few places in the country where you can see the animals in their true natural habitat, where you actually see the tiger with all its ferocity. A must place for a true nature lover. The Forest Department maintains many forest houses at various locations inside the Mudumalai National Park which are provided on a first-come first-served basis and they need to be booked in advance by calling the OT office of the National Park. Things to do in Mudumalai National Park. 1. Jungle Safari. The Mudumalai National Park Fan Safari is the most popular activity there. The buses take you to the core area of the national park where you can follow the wildlife trail. Barking deer, python and macaque are common sights, but you can also spot tigers, panthers and leopards in shades or around ponds. 2. Elephant Safari. Near the reception, you can choose an elephant for a ride in the forest. However, unlike the jungle safari by a jeep, bus, elephants don't go deep in the woods. But watching the greenery around and above, from an elephant's back is a memorable experience in itself. 3. Elephant Camps. Mudumalai National Park also acts as a rejuvenation and recreation point for the elephants. At these camps, you can play with elephants and their calves and also bathe them, feed them or just watch them relax in their natural habitat. 4. Trekking in the Mudumalai Forest. Officials of the Forest Department don't allow anyone to walk or roam around inside the core forest area. However, plenty of guided trekking trails and mountain hiking activities are available through the lodgings and travel planners nearby. So, put on your boots and go on exploring the areas around the national park. 5. Bird watching. Apart from the tall, dark forests and abundance of wildlife, Mudumalai also boasts of abundant bird life. While peacock, jungle fowl and Malabar grey hornbill are common, you can also find different migratory birds. The park is also home to birds of prey like eagles, hawks and vultures. Best time to visit Mudumalai National Park. Mudumalai National Park Safari runs throughout the year. The climate of the area is tropical wet in nature. So, the best time to visit Mudumalai National Park would be early summer or just after the monsoons. However, your best shot at spotting native animals is during the beginning of summer season, between February to May. Animals stroll down to lakes and other water sources quite often, and migratory birds do make Mudumalai their home for the time being. If you prefer cooler temperatures, you can visit the park during September and October. But with the fall in temperature, the chances of animal sightings also decrease. Avoid Mudumalai during the monsoon season, which usually prevails during July and August. The trails are muddy and unsuitable for trekking and other activities. Time to explore Mudumalai National Park. Mudumalai Bus Safari takes you for a 1-hour ride in the jungle. But during rush hours or weekends, you might need to wait for an hour or so until a vehicle is available for you. So, if all you plan is to go for the jungle safari in Mudumalai National Park, 2-3 hours would be enough. You can choose to book a night stay if you want to spend time trekking around those thick forests. Rooms and dormitories are available at your disposal. Things to keep in mind while visiting Mudumalai National Park. Now that you have all the information about Mudumalai Tiger Reserve, given below are a few things to take care of during your visit. 1. Jeeps run by private travel operators remain out of bounds of the main forest area. They only take you around the park and not inside. 2. Chances of tiger sighting are more during dawn, so opt for the morning safari if possible. 3. Be the early for safari, at least an hour before the official times, so that you can avoid any rush during rides. 4. Because of thick forests, it gets dark even before sunset. Warm clothes are a must as it gets cold from the evening onwards. 5. An umbrella or raincoat is not a bad idea, because the rainfall is quite erratic in these parts and sometimes occurs just out of the blue.